Hello, my name is Scott for SB Gaming, and this is going to be a sort of channel review for the month of March. When I started back on the 10th, got the channel going, I had 4 videos, one from each of the initial series, which was Test Drive Unlimited 2, Factorio, Prison Architect, and Far Cry. I also wanted to get into City Skylines, but unfortunately some difficulties with that and understanding the game, and I required take a few days to understand more in depth how to play City Skylines so I could actually properly do it. Anyway, with that said, I also didn't get very far with Far Cry. I got one episode recorded and edited, and that went pretty smoothly. And then when I tried to push on, I got stuck at a point where I wasn't getting past at my level of difficulty. I started compiling another video called SB Fails Far Cry, and that's more of just a compilation of death scenes and various points where I failed to accomplish my goal. And so that's coming along. It's probably about 7 to 10 minutes worth of content there just alone, and I may release it now, although I was looking to possibly do 15 to 20 minutes for one of those videos, but I haven't really decided at this point. But I did want to try to push more into Far Cry, but at this point I haven't really given up on it. I may chip away at it at a later time. In its place, what I plan to do is probably in the near future start recording Far Cry 2. Yes, indeed. And I suspect I'll have a bit of an easier time with it, just the nature of the game. With Far Cry, you can only heal or get armor when you come across it in the world. With Far Cry 2, you can go back to an armory or a safe house, grab armor or healing or whatever you need, and it's not really linear story driven. There is a story that you can do at your own pace. That's just the difference between that and the original Far Cry. Overall, Far Cry is definitely a good game. I love it, but I was playing on the realistic difficulty, the most difficult setting, so it didn't quite work out for me to do as a Let's Play. As you can see on the screen, I have some gameplay from the game Serious Sam HD Second Encounter. It is a remake or a graphical improvement of the original version of the game. This was the second Serious Sam game, I believe, to come out, and it opened up the world a bit more. Serious Sam First Encounter was a very claustrophobic, condensed, in small areas kind of game. Not as detailed graphics, but I decided to jump in that game for 20 minutes, and I decided to record some just butt kicking as me and a bunch of other guys online were having fun with it. We didn't have any sort of team speak or anything going, so we can't really talk to each other, which is a downside, but I am in the future going to be jumping into this game periodically to play through and record. And if you have this game or you've played this game before, any one of the Serious Sam games, I think I have all the Serious Sam games. Let me know. I would love to jump in with some viewers, subscribers, and just have some fun with this. Just make sure that you have a decent quality microphone. Well, it doesn't have to be decent. It just has to be clear and understandable. Maybe a good semi-good internet connection. But as you can see, it's quite a lot of fun. Crazy waves of monsters coming at you. Insane, weird, mutated. Anyway, enough of that. But it can be found on Steam relatively cheap, I believe. And occasionally the whole franchise does go on sale all in one package, which is awesome. Anyway, enough of that. Back on the 19th of March, I ended up getting sick. Unfortunately, it prevented me from really doing any recording. But at the time, I did have a number of videos that I had edited and rendered and all that prior to getting sick. And those had come out over the rest of the week and into the weekend. But the cold, as you can hear in my voice, is kind of lingering. And unfortunately, it's still with me in the form of not really a sore throat, but it's still with me in the form of sore throat and a cough, a dry cough. I've taken some medication to try to relieve it, but I think just my recording and commentary is just prolonging this, unfortunately. That's unfortunately the downside to doing YouTube. You're doing a lot of talking, and while it's quite enjoyable, yes, it can be a pain to your voice. And as an example, Quill, he did so much City Skylines over the last couple of weeks that yes, he killed his voice. He has a bit of laryngitis, or was, and he had on the weekend did a laryngitis live stream where he played a game that didn't require him to do much talking, just let his voice recover. But enough of that. Anyway, I think that's about all I wanted to say, other than, yes indeed, what's going to happen in the month of April? Well, one thing I'd like to do is I'm changing up the schedule. I've been rethinking how I want to release my videos, and I don't think doing one video a day on each of these 4 series is going to necessarily work out. Something's going to happen where I just start falling behind, or I don't release videos, or don't get time to record. But what I plan to do is definitely continue the City Skylines series, 1 video per day for the foreseeable future. Maybe 20 or 30 videos in, I might cut it back to 1 every second day, but we'll see how that goes. I'm only up to episode 6, I think, up to now. But yeah, I also plan to scale back the Prison Architect and Factorio. Basically, rather than doing 1 of each a day, I'll be doing one of them a day. So it'd be Factorio one day, Prison Architect the next day, Factorio the next day, and Prison Architect, just alternating back and forth. And I believe Factorio comes out on April 1st today, and then Prison Architect number 10, I believe it is on Tuesday, or no, today is Wednesday, so that'd be Thursday. So yeah, basically Factorio on the odd number of days, Prison Architect on the even number of days, roughly. Anyway, also, I plan to eventually carry the Test Drive Unlimited 2. It's my only non-builder game through to the end of the week, and I may do something different with it. I may alternate it the same way, do 1 every second day, although I haven't really decided on that. And the reason I'm doing this is mainly so I can fit in some other content, maybe some little bits here and there. But I also plan to start Far Cry 2, and that will probably work out better than Far Cry the original. And what I plan to do, probably starting Monday next week, is start with 1 video a day through the first week, maybe second week. Probably do something similar to City Skylines, where it's 1 a day, just because, getting into it, and then I might trail off the series 1 every second day or something like that. But we'll see. But mainly I'm just, restructuring the series just so that I can fit more variety in, as that's what the channel was supposed to be about. When I started, I wanted to do 1 first-person shooter game, 1 driving game, 1 builder game, and 1 of something else, maybe something a bit different. And it ended up, because Far Cry got dropped, I basically had 3 builder games: Prison Architect, Factorio, and City Skylines. And although they are similar, they're very different. Factorio is like a real-time strategy builder, Prison Architect is like a tycoon builder, and City Skylines is a city builder management game. And in a way, they're kind of similar, and it's kind of... Anyway, I hope you're enjoying the videos I've been posting so far, the various series, and let me know down in the comments which video series you are here to watch, whether you're just here to watch the Skylines content, or Prison Architect, or you like all of what I do. That helps me to gauge where I really should focus on. If people are saying, we want Prison Architect, if you all are saying, we love the game, then I will crank it back up to 1 episode a day, and I will shift things around. I want to give the most amount of content that the most amount of people will obviously want to watch the most of. It doesn't make sense for me to do 1 video a day of something that no one's really watching. And So your feedback really helps me to let me know where I should focus my time to provide the content that the most number of people will want to watch. Anyway, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this video and hope it didn't go on too long. I'll be cutting out some coughs and other stuff as it's, yeah. Anyway, I'm out for now. I'll be jumping into Test Drive Unlimited 2 to get some more content going. Thank you for watching and have a good day.